I'm out of control. I bought a bass yesterday. It's a crafted in China Squire Affinity P bass. It's still a little dirty. I'm going to put some new strings on it just for, sanitary reasons. Probably nothing wrong with these strings sonically, but I think I love this bass. Clean it up a little bit. Yeah, the strings are a little dead, but it's cool, man. Dead strings are okay, really. Cool, man. Yeah, it's pretty dirty, but I think new strings would be great. The pick guard is broke right here. Maybe I'll put a big washer there just to cover that up. Maybe I'll get something like, I don't know, something decorative. What could I put there? Or I could get a new pick guard, but this is kind of cool because it's kind of cracked up there. I could put a piece of tape on it too. It don't matter because I'm not going to be playing big gigs with it, but the body's in awesome shape. The neck feels great. I had a 64p bass that I really loved, but it was pretty buzzy up here, like the neck was kind of warped. Those notes would be dead on that bass. This actually plays a lot nicer than my 1964p bass. So when I record a bass part for a song, I always try to think about how it's going to fit in with the drums. So timing and, make it as simple as possible. Try not to distract from anything. Just try to support the song is the main thing when I'm recording a bass part. However, I always like to punch through the clouds on one little part, if the song is like really super simple. I like to have one little spot where, something where the bass gets a tiny bit of, like I say, punching through the clouds. Something super cool. But, don't do that the whole song. Just find one little spot. But usually, I'm just hitting the root, or make it as simple as possible and steady, and make it sound confident. And when I'm recording, I'll go over the bass part many times until I get a take that I really like. But cool, I've been wanting a good P bass for a long time. I've got some a Hofner and a Tesco, and a, what is that? A Vantage, Vintage, some 70s Japanese P bass. It's got a weird pickup configuration, so I'm kind of excited about this. The idea, of course, is to buy this cheap and then clean it up and sell it. Oh, I want to keep it. So we'll see how that goes. I really don't have room for a whole lot more guitars, but I've been wanting a P bass for so long. This might be, it really has a good feeling. And as I always say, as far as Squires, I used to go, a student would bring in a Squire and I go, oh, well, that's okay. I wouldn't say it like that, but I'm thinking, oh boy, another Squire, oh well. But, man, the shape of the necks, the fretwork, you can't beat it. And the pickups sound great. The bridge looks good and solid. The tuning pegs are perfectly good. I don't really love the look of these big, if I was going to keep it and play it forever, I might put on some really good tuning pegs just for my own personal fun. And I've always wanted to put like a Lindy Fralin or a really excellent high-end pickup. Trying not to get carried away, but then rewire it, get some really good pots, get a super good brand new output jack, and hopefully not get too carried away. But the paint looks nice. There's nothing. It could just stay just as it is and it would be perfect. It's going to sound really good on the recordings. Squire by Fender, Affinity, crafted in China, very affordable. I'm sorry I put Squire down in my past, and I'll try to make up for it. Kind of dirty, isn't it? We're gotta clean this sucker up.